Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to part 2 of the USS Enterprise, built by myself and my friend Deidre. So, you can see in part 1, we've gotten most of the saucer toured already, so go watch part 1 if you haven't seen it, because this part will be focusing on the secondary hull and the rear part of the saucer. This is actually take 2, because the first time I ran out of storage space on my tablet, so it kind of cut short and I lost a lot of the footage, but I sorted that out, so it should be fine, but this video will be a little bit shorter than the last one, so, but yeah, hopefully you enjoy. So, here is, in the back of the saucer, the recreation deck, seen in Star Trek The Motion Picture. Just a big multi-level lounge with some, like, game tables and seating areas, and, like, these big windows. Over here, we have the impulse bay, which has these really big thrusters which go into the impulse area right here. I haven't sorted out exactly how this works yet. I'm going to do some more research on how that should work. But I mean, so far I've gotten the warp core, which feeds into the thrusters here and draws power from the impulse crystal or something along those lines. I'll work that out later, but that's just an idea of what it's going to look like. So it's pretty cool. I went over how the saucer separates in part 1 with the explosive bolts and the mechanisms in there, so don't need to do that again. We'll go down here. Here is where the turbolift separates. So here we've got just some engineering, like, maintenance rooms for the warp core, and up here we have a observation lounge for the engineering crew, just to come and relax when they're off duty or something. Well, 15% battery left, but that's okay because the video will not be that long. You can see down here, we've got another maintenance room and a conference room right there. Here's just a storage room right there, and another maintenance room. But on this maintenance room back here, we have another seating area lounge, just for the people who work in there to come and relax. We'll keep going down the turbolift through all the decks, and then that'll be it. So, you can see we've got the warp core in there. We've got the torpedo launcher bay in here, which has the warp core, but it's protected by this armor shielding, so that the torpedoes don't interfere with that. Here is the torpedo launcher bay seen, or the torpedo loading bay seen in Wrath of Khan. If you remember, there's these tracks on the floor where I haven't put them in yet, but the tracks, or the torpedo is lowered from the torpedo storage above onto the track. It gets lifted up in here, across these tubes, and out the launcher there. So that's how that works. Down here we have main engineering, which is seen in the motion picture and Wrath of Khan primarily. If you have seen either movie, then you'll know that there's the warp core in the center, which just has some maintenance areas right there. It has the radiation quarantine room thing, where Spock goes in and messes with this thing, but then ends up killing him in Wrath of Khan. Yeah, so if you've seen the movie, then you'll know that that's what that room is. We've got the horizontal intermix shaft right here, which leads into the warp conduits, which, if you look out this little window, you'll see that they lead into the nacelles, which obviously aren't built yet, but yeah, so that's how that all works. And on this side, it's just open for maintenance, and on the other side, we have a sort of radiation shield for just some observation and just more protected maintenance. So that's how that works. We'll go out this little door here. We have got these little just maintenance rooms that encircle the warp core all the way down. So that's what those are. And at the bottom here we have the ejection hatch, which if the warp core is about to blow up or something, then they will open this little hatch on the bottom of the ship. I'll show you what it looks like. And the warp core will detach itself and just fall through and then blow up out in space instead of inside the ship. So, on this second to last deck. I'm pretty sure there are 20 decks. I forget exactly how many there are, but I'll count in a minute. We've got the Arboretum, which has just some trees and some seating areas, some paths and water features. Through the Arboretum here, we have just probably some storage rooms. We have shuttle parking down here. Actually, no, this is secondary cargo bay. Sorry, I was wrong. Down here will just be some tanks and stuff that make the ship go. You will make us go. We've got the turbo lifts that are in the main cargo bay, which is where we are now. You can see down here we have the main cargo deck, which is just for storing the cargo in these pods along the walls, which aren't built yet. We've got a cargo elevator down here, which this is my own design, so it's not actually on the filming model or any CGI models. It's just something I came up with. So there's this little cargo door right here where a ship or a shuttle or something will bring cargo through here. It'll put it on the elevator, lift it up, and then it will be put inside the cargo pods in the walls. So yeah, that's how that works. And then aft of all of this, we've got shuttle parking down here. This is where there'll probably be like 10 or so shuttles down here just parked. And then we've got these elevators, which also work as airlocks leading from the shuttle bay in there to the cargo bay, so a shuttle can just fly through, or it can land on it and be elevated down here or here. So, and then here is the shuttle bay, which is lacking in detail, but I mean it's still in the build process, so I'm not entirely done yet. But yeah, you can see it's just about done. It just gives you an idea of what it'll look like. We've got a big circular elevator on the ground for shuttles to be lifted down or elevated down into into the shuttle parking. That's what it is. And obviously we have the shuttle control room up here, which is just for visual observation of shuttles being flown into the bay. Yeah, so that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the tour. And there'll be more updates to come. Also, I'm going to do some more updates on the Daedalus class and some of the other builds I have going. Yeah, so again, this is the USS Enterprise NCC-1701-A, built by myself and my friend Deidre, and a couple of other guys. S'more Brainiac and Minecraft Trekkie have also helped on this. So, yeah. Again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and goodbye.